So for this question here, it's asking you to find, for the shaded region above with the boundaries included, the value of the objective function where z equals 2kx plus y is a maximum only at the point 15 and 25. So what is the possible value of k in that objective function? Now, with this sort of question, it is a matter of trial and error. It's probably the quickest and easiest way of doing it. And it's not a difficult process, but it is something that is a bit time consuming. That's why it's one of the last questions in the module. So the easiest way to do something like this, I've just labelled the three corner points, A, B and C. And so we're wanting to maximise point C depending on the different values of K. We can set up a table in our calculator that will enable us to do that relatively quickly and easily. So let's flick across to a calculator. Okay, so in our calculator, we're wanting to use a list and spreadsheets page. So much like you would for bivariate data, I'm going to put in the list of x and y coordinates of those 3 points, A, B and C. So in this column, I'll put my x values. In column B, I'll put my y values. And then in column C, I will use the formula to calculate the objective function there based on those points. So working in order A, B, C, we had x coordinates of 10, 10 and 15. Y coordinates of 5, 40 and 25. So now all I need to do here for my objective function, and you can label that if you like, but you don't have to, is test the different values of k. So the first one had k as 1. So that would mean our objective function is 2 times x plus y. And we can see there that it's actually point B that gives us the maximum, which is not what we want in this case. So the answer is not option A. So then it's just a matter of going back and editing our objective function that we've put in here to suit each of the possible values of k. So the next one was if k was negative 1. So that means we would actually have negative 2x plus y. Do I want to overwrite? Yep. And here we can see that point B again is the maximum, not what we want. Option C said that k was 2, so that would actually mean we're doing 4 times x plus y. This time we get point C, so the point 15 and 25 as our maximum, which is what we're after. Always double check all of the possible outcomes just in case you've made a mistake in one of the points. So here, let's just check. The next option was if it was negative 2, so it would make it negative 4 times x. And here, 0 is the biggest number. Don't be fooled, negative 35 is less than 0. Again, not the option we're after. And finally, we had when k was 0, which would actually mean that it is just y. And again, point B is the maximum there, so our answer was C.